Good morning. It is back. I am back, and this is week number 5 of the Champion Sports Elite Stay at Home schedule. I hope you've all had a great week off, but I hope you've kept yourself very busy going through previous sessions. This week, it's me again to take you through our session number 5 of our football sessions, and we'll be looking at working on our passing and receiving techniques. This morning's session will require 2 cones about a yard apart, a football and a surface that you can bounce your passes off. Doesn't necessarily have to be a wall, it could be a rebound board, something that the ball comes back to you from, or if you are really struggling, maybe ask a relative to help you out. Today's session will have 8 exercises. 4 of them are going to be passing and receiving exercises with some ball mastery skills that we've done before, and the other 4 will be SAQ exercises. Once again, some we've done before, but some new ones to challenge you guys. How today's session is going to look is going to be 45 seconds passing and receiving exercise with a 15-second break. We'll then go into a 30-second on one of the SAQ, then having 30-second rest. Times this by 4 will mean we've completed all exercises and 1 full round of the circuit. My advice would be that we complete 3 or 4 of these rounds every time we do this session, and looking at doing it a couple of times, maybe 3 times a week, depending on how active you want to be. Let me walk you through the exercises to start with, and then we'll go through 1 full round together before you carry on. Good luck, guys. Okay, so exercise number 1 then is going to be a simple pass and receive through the gate. When the ball comes back to you, we're going to be looking at doing some toe taps or some sole taps. 5 quick ones, pass it back through with the opposite foot. Comes back to you, same again. Think about using both feet when you're passing. Can you get that first touch right to set you up? Challenge yourself to do it with your head up. First SAQ exercise is going to be working in a figure of 8 shape around our 2 cones or objects. So nice and quick, move them feet in and out of the cones in a figure of 8 shape. Think about avoiding the cones, doing it with your head up, nice and light on your feet. Next, passing and receiving. We're now going to be using our inside of our foot to take the ball away. So the ball comes into us, pass from our right foot, take the ball away with my right foot. From this position now, we're going to alternate it back to the middle so we can then use our opposite foot. So our second SAQ exercise, we're now going to be looking at jumping over the cones in a forward motion. If you've got footballs, you can set them up to increase the height you're going to be jumping. If not, don't worry, just use the cones. So we're going to start here. All we're going to do is jump, jump, shuffle back nice and quick. Jump, jump, shuffle back nice and quick. Jump, jump. Our third passing and receiving technique then, we're going to use the outside of our foot to take the ball away. And this time we're going to be using the opposite foot to drag the ball back. We're going to play it in, right foot, take it away with our right foot, drag back left foot. Pass it left foot, away left foot, drag it back right foot. you're going to just be working over one cone. If you've got a ball on one cone or both cones, then that will just make it slightly harder. I'll show you over the ball. It's up to you what you decide to do. All we're going to do, one leg on the ground in the middle of the two cones. It's going to look to bound outwards and land on the opposite foot and control it. Depending on how you found the last couple of passing and receiving techniques, this one will probably be the trickiest. We're going to now incorporate receiving on a cruyff. As we pass the ball in, we're going to take the ball away with a cruyff turn and then soul roll it back. Once the ball's back in the middle, slow it down, stationary it for yourself, practice the other foot. Fourth and final SAQ then, going to be working in between the two cones for lateral knee drives. If you want to increase the distance, then that's fine. If not, stick with your cones where they are. Start on one. All we're going to do is drive the knees, working from side to side. Pump them arms to go with it. Think about working at your full intensity. Hopefully then all them exercises make sense. Now just going to give you a quick run through of the whole thing, one round. As we said, it's going to be 45 seconds on the passing and receiving technique, 15-second break, 30-second SAQ, 30-second rest into the next two exercises. So when we're ready, we'll get going with the passing and the soul and tongue taps, and then the figure of 8 SAQ. So 3, 2, 1, let's go. Keep working then, 15 seconds left. Anytime you make a mistake, just get back on the ball as quickly as possible. Relax there.
What we do here is go back.
Going into the figure of 8 then. Remember, we're starting on one of the cones and just working round the cone. 3 seconds, 2, 1, and off we go. 30 seconds work. Nice and sharp. Can you do it with your head up? Think about avoiding them cones, or you will. Good little leg burner, keep working. Nice and light on your feet. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Feel free to get yourself a drink. "30-second rest, and then we're going into the passing, where we receive with the inside away from our body, and a little L turn back. Working right and left foot. 10 seconds. That's our first little block of 2 minutes done. And let's go. Inside, little L turn. Opposite foot. There you go, don't worry about any little mistake. Just get back on the ball. Make sure your next one's a good one. Try and avoid the cones with all your passes. Or you're receiving, treat them as your defenders. Keep practicing your strong foot. Make sure the quality's good. Keep practicing that weak foot as well to get it better. Last one. And time, rest there. 15-second rest before we're going into our jumps. Remember, it's starting on this cone here. Bound, bound, little shuffle backwards. Let's go, nice high knees. Nice and quick on the shuffle back. How high can you get off the floor? Nice and explosive. Shuffle back so we're nimble on our feet. Up on the legs. Let's go a couple more. And time. Well done. 30 more seconds rest. Back on the balls then. This time, pass and receive. Take it away with the outside. Drag it back. Opposite foot, right and left foot. Keep practicing, keep getting better. Like you've seen, I've made mistakes. Coaches always make mistakes. It's all about getting the practicing and improving every week. Every time you do it, can you get a little bit better? And let's go. Outside, drag it back. Left foot. Outside, drag it back. Right foot. Secure that first touch. Allow you to drag it back. You've got to fool in the defender. Away from you, back into you. Nice and quick for them 2 touches. Deal with the ball however it comes to the other. Try punching that pass in. Test your first touch. Keep working. Keep getting better. And relax there. Okay. Ball on the cone, start in the middle, we're going to bound outwards and back into the middle, control. Doesn't have to be too quick now, it's about controlling their movements. Let's go. Hop and hold. And keep your body nice and still on the landing. Stay nice and upright, pump them arms and legs as you go across. Halfway through this one. And time, relax there. 30 seconds. 3/4 of the way through. Last one now then. Is probably our most difficult one in terms of the cruyff with a sole roll. As it comes into you, cruyff it, sole roll with the opposite foot, settle the ball back down before you do your next pass. 5 seconds to go. Let's go then. Got here, opposite foot, yeah. Right and left foot. There we go, settle it back down, right foot. So roll it back in, settle it down, left foot. Back in, right foot. Left foot. The better the first touch, the better it allows you to do the sole roll. Settle it back down. 10 seconds. Keep working. You can only do one foot on any of the activities, and that's fine, it's really good. And relax. Ten seconds. Then we're into our lateral knee drives. Last 30 seconds of work for this round, make sure it's done properly. Let's go. Keep moving. Keep looking up. Keep driving them knees. There you go, halfway through. Nice and sharp, don't give up now. Almost there, keep driving. 5 seconds. And rest there. Okay, just a little adaptation now then to the session. 30 seconds rest. Then we're going to work for 45 seconds on the ball, passing the technique, but it's totally up to you what you do now. So how creative can you be? Can you use the sessions and the skills that I've given you and Reece has given you in previous weeks? Or can you be creative, think about your own ways to receive the ball and manipulate it back into the middle for your passing? 45 seconds of work and then we're done for round one. Let's go. How creative can you be with your right and left foot? Ball mastery skills, passing and receiving. Think of something new, practice it. Right and left foot. And time. Well done, take a rest. Okay, I'd advise now then, probably another minute rest at least, before you go back through the whole session again. That was just round 1. Like I said at the start, I'd probably advise 2 rounds, maybe 3, depending on how active you want to be. It's quite a tough session on the legs, especially them SEQ workouts. Make sure everything you're doing though is being done to the best of your ability. And like I said in the video, you even saw me make a mistake. Get back on the ball, keep practicing, keep getting better. Enjoy guys, good luck.